If it's time to renew your passport, but it feels complicated, maybe even intimidating, not to worry, we're gonna go through it step by step. You can renew your US passport either online or through the mail, and according to the website, the processing time is the same. You also have the option to expedite it for an extra fee. There are a few reasons that you would need to renew your passport. If it is expired, you definitely need to renew. If it's going to expire within 6 months of your travel plans, it's definitely good to renew. A lot of countries won't honor the passport if it's going to expire within 6 months upon entry. And if you get a legal name change, like say you just got married or for some other reason you've changed your legal name, you have the option to get a passport book or a passport card, and these two have different functions. Most people will want to get a passport book because it kind of covers everything. A passport book can be used for travel anywhere in the world by any means of transportation, and it also allows you access to consular services abroad. The fee for renewing your passport book is $130. A passport card can only be used for travel by land or sea and cannot be used for international air travel. The fee for renewing a passport card is $30. You can also get both, which allows you to only use the one that you need. These are the things you'll need if you're applying by mail. You need a completed DS-82 application form, your current passport photos, which you can get done very easily at a drugstore like CVS or Walgreens or Bartell. You can just walk into the photo center and say, I need to get some passport photos, and they know exactly what to do. I usually get at least 2 copies of the photos just in case one of them gets messed up. You'll also need a certified copy of a name change document if you have been married and changed your name, if you got divorced and changed your name, or for any other reason that you've legally changed your name. You'll need to include a check or money order for the fee. So if you're getting a passport book, you'll pay $130. If you're getting the passport card, you'll pay $30. If you need it expedited, it's an extra $60. And so you need to add up all the fees. And if you're getting multiple passport renewals, if you have a family or a partner and you're submitting multiple applications, you can pay for these all at once and just make sure you add up the fees correctly, because that is something that will get your application rejected if it's not the appropriate amount. And the check or money order does need to be filled out in a specific way. You need your name and date of birth at the top, and make sure that the check is not damaged so that everything can be read clearly, all the numbers. And it should be made out to the US Department of State. To mail in your application, you can only send it through USPS. You can do this at home, get your envelope from the post office and put everything together at home and then mail it in your mailbox. Or if you just want to double check everything and make sure everything looks good, you can make an appointment at USPS and they can have somebody there that knows what they're doing and they can look over everything before you seal your envelope. And that's what I ended up doing. I actually went into the post office, and my form that I had printed out at home, at the bottom, there's like a barcode, and it had been smudged when the printer printed it. And they said, this will get rejected, so we're gonna give you a new form. You need to fill that out. So I had to unstaple the photo and I had to fill out the new form. I actually had a question about travel plans because I knew that I wanted to travel. I just didn't have my flights booked yet. And so they helped me figure out what I should write in the travel plans section. Where you mail your application will depend on what state you live in and if you are getting it expedited. So if you're just wanting routine service and you live in California, Florida, Illinois, Minnesota, New York, or Texas, there will be a Texas address that you mail it to. For any other state or Canada, for routine service, you will mail it to a Philadelphia address, and if you want it expedited, you will also mail it to a Philadelphia address. And you need to write expedited on the outside of the envelope. Processing time can vary. They say on the website that routine processing time is between 4 to 6 weeks, and if you get it expedited, it's between 2 and 3 weeks. I ended up paying for the expedited processing, and I got my new passport in 2 weeks. They will send your new passport in one mailing, and then they will send your old passport with a hole stamped through it in a totally separate mailing. Once you get your new passport, all you have to do is sign it and take it with you when you travel abroad. If you prefer to do the online renewal process, just know that there are some different requirements, such as you're not making a legal name change, your passport is not damaged or reported stolen, you don't currently live in a foreign country, you can upload a digital photo, you can pay the fees with a credit or a debit card, and there are other very detailed requirements that you can see on the website, and there will be a link below. Something to note when you do the online renewal process is that even though you won't be mailing in your current passport, once you submit the application, it will be canceled in the system, and so you will not be able to use your current passport for international travel while your renewal is processing. You need to wait until the renewed passport is mailed to you and use that for travel. So the first thing to do when you are renewing online is to go to the My Travel Gov website, and there's a place to create an account. Once you've created your account, you can fill out the renewal application. This includes the same personal information, travel plans, and passport info that you would have to provide if you do the mail-in application. And then you'll have to upload a JPEG photo. This can't be a scanned photo. This can't be a picture of a photo that's been printed. It has to be a digital photo. There are very specific requirements for passport photos, so make sure that you look at all the details. And then you just have to pay your fee online, and same thing, they will mail you your new passport depending on the processing time that you've chosen. I will leave the link below for the website. It's just travel.state.gov, and it has all the information on mailing in your renewal, doing the online renewal, details about everything that's required. As always, let me know if you have any questions. If you have some upcoming international plans, I would love to know where you're headed. I'm currently in England right now. I've been here for 2 months, house sitting and hiking. It's the time that I have to get out of the Schengen region, and I'm finally able to go back to Switzerland, which is where I call home right now. And I'm excited to get my long-term visa soon, fingers crossed. And that'll be a future video as well once I go through that process, and I've already learned quite a bit. Good luck with your passport renewal process, and happy traveling.